update video on my training, and just this past few weeks I've started bulking back up again. I'm just going to start gradually bulking up. I'm not going to do anything dramatic because I don't want to get fat straight away or anything crazy like that. I'm also increasing my training. I've decided to increase up to at least 25 sets per workout. Now that I've increased I'm increasing my calories again. My energy's going up. Now I didn't go much below about 20 sets when I was cutting. I tried to keep the volume high and the weight high, but obviously I did lose maybe a little bit of strength. But originally I was gonna cut down to sort of low body fat levels just to see what I look like. But I don't actually currently know what body fat percentage I am, but it's under 10%. I know that. I couldn't pretty much tell. But I just didn't want to cut down any further in the end. Originally I was thinking maybe go down to about 4% to see how great I look. But then I thought, you know, it's going to take away. I'm going to lose some muscle mass in the process. There's just no way around it really. If you're going down to extreme levels, low levels of body fat, you're going to drop quite a bit of strength, especially if you get down to 3% body fat. I mean, that is crazy levels of body fat, and the body can't really sustain that low body fat for any length of time anyway. And because I'm not actually competing anytime soon, I thought it was a waste of time to lose any of this hard-earned muscle mass just for doing it for the sake of it, rather than for doing it for a show. If I was doing it for a show, then there'd at least be a purpose to it. But I was only really going to do it just to see how I was looking at that. But you can't maintain a 3 or 4% body fat for very long. It's very difficult. You're running on empty. You've got to have really low calories. You've got to keep your cardio up. And you're just not going to be able to hit any, certainly you won't be able to hit any PRs. I know when people go for bodybuilding shows, often the last few days they're just doing a lot of high reps, and that's because their body just is running on empty. You've cut your calories, your carbs and that down so low that you struggle to get any decent amount of weight, so you're having to end up going to sort of 15 reps on some exercises. Now obviously people only do that just before the show. They don't do that a long period when they first start cutting, but right towards the show, and I just didn't want to lose too much strength in that. So yeah, I'm going to be doing at least 25 sets per workout now. So if I'm doing legs, if I'm doing leg press, which obviously I prefer because of my back, because I know squats do hurt my back. I do squats, but I just don't go quite as heavy, and I keep in tune with my body. Just if I feel anything in my back, I do tend to stop the squats there. So if I was doing squats or leg press, I'm going to probably do at least 10 sets of them, then probably 10 sets of hamstrings, plus probably 5 sets of calves. That's the least I'd probably do. Maybe sometimes I might even go even slightly higher. I know this is quite a lot of high volume for a lot of people, but I really do want to make some real gains this year. Get a lot of gains coming, and if I want to eventually get these arms up to sort of 17s, get these shoulders huge, and get some really huge quads. I mean, I'm pretty pleased with how my physique's looking at the moment, but I do still want to get a lot bigger. Well, I want to max out my genetic potential anyway, at least in the next few years, and I'm going to have to increase my volume a bit. I mean, if I do start to burn out any time, I will take maybe some time off, drop the amount of sets down, but for the most part I'm going to go for around sort of 25 sets. So if I'm doing say a shoulder workout, I'll do sort of 10 sets of shoulder press, and probably 10 sets of side raises, and maybe some 5 sets of rear delt flies, and then if I'm doing traps in that workout, probably at least another 5 sets of traps. So that if I was doing shoulders and traps, that'd probably be around 30 sets, which for a lot of people maybe a lot of sets, but I'm still young. I'm only 25, so my body at this moment in time can handle it. When I get to sort of 40 or something, I won't, probably won't be able to do 25 or 30 sets. So I might as well make the most of it. I've not had any serious injuries. The worst I've ever had is a back injury. So I mean, my body's feeling really good. So anyway, I'll put a few clips up now, just how my body's looking before I start bulking. Alright, so here's a few clips of how I'm looking now. This was taken about a couple of weeks ago. There's a lot more striations, lines come in. You can see the abs are there now. I presume that I'm about 8 or 9% body fat. I'm not really sure how much I am. Maybe a bit less. You can see a lot more cuts coming up the top. I know the lighting's still not great, but you can see a lot more cuts on the shoulders and the tricep now than you could before, which is great. I'm pretty pleased with how it went. Anyway, thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed it, and I'll talk to you all again soon. That's it.